Welcome to Vodhalla.
Well, let's get our first match started. Hopefully my mic is fine. My mic has been kind of, acting up lately. So I gotta make sure it's fine, everything. Get my desktop audio up as well. And we should be good to go, finally. Alright, let's start off with game one. Damage pretty even. We do have Arthur running Ada, pretty high attack, pretty high dex, but low defense. We have Vodhalla OG taking a risky move, going for a ground pound off the top rope, and Arthur with the pogo sticks. Vodhalla OG unable to make it back. Arthur taking the first stock pretty easily, actually. Low defense Ada though. Vodhalla OG can just, get a few lance or spear hits in, or a few spear sticks, because Orion's spear sticks are strong for no reason. Take that with a grain of salt. Personally, I think side stick is useless, but that's just me. Alright, but let's get back to it. There to Sarah, classic combo. Vodhalla OG taking the stock off of Arthur. Blue, you think? Alright, yeah, that's crazy. Taking stock off of Arthur, now having Arthur onto his second stock. So, pretty even between these two players right now. We have Arthur going for the dash down light. Think he's gonna get a read. Vodhalla OG getting 2 hits and got the recovery. That's gonna be some good damage, but Arthur putting on the pressure with the spear. A downlight recovery, but he looks the wrong way. Now things are starting to get evened up here as we have Vodhalla OG somewhat evening up the damage. Arthur with the pogo stick, not going to fall into the down sig. We have Vodhalla OG not going to fall into the side sig either. He gets the dash down sig though. And recovery to close out the stock. Vodhalla OG just one stock away from taking game one in our best of 5 set in top 32. That GC haymaker going to be hitting. It's going to be vicious as well, but it's not going to be enough to take Vodhalla OG out just yet. That Orion defense coming in clutch. Meanwhile, we have Arthur catching the recovery at point blank range, keeping the stock count even. Now having Vodhalla OG on his last stock. How can you be with this? Dang. Getting back to it. Arthur trying to get the nair read, but Vodhalla OG does go for the wall instead of, stay in the air, so he doesn't get tagged by that. Vodhalla OG still trying to get some damage on the spear. On the lance. Meanwhile, we have Arthur who's been struggling to get spear reads in so far. Gets caught by 2 Sayers. Still has a chance to make it back to stage, but the ground pound will close out game one. What a way to start. Said that was your ult. Alright, so same picks coming out. Is my replay buffer on? My replay buffer was not on. No wonder I couldn't take replays. Oh, also congrats to Vodhalla OG for being the first name I had to shorten on stream, on the scoreboard. The first person ever who I had to shorten their name. As we get our game 2 started, Vodhalla OG up 1-0 in the set against Arthur. No, I try my best not to say Arthur sometimes because I don't really care for the R's when it comes to names like Arthur and stuff like that. No, I'm explaining it wrong. So basically, it's just hard to say Arthur naturally for me. It's hard for me to naturally say a lot of things. So, I kind of just gotta adapt at this point. But that aside, into our game 2, Arthur definitely has the lead here with the blasters. Gets the downlight, doesn't get the doesn't get the Sarah right afterwards though. We have Vodhalla OG on the lance right now, trying to get the recovery, but he does not get that either. Both players trying to get a killing move, and Arthur with Vodhalla OG with the Sarah. I am monitoring so far, hoping things are going smoothly, which they seem to be. So that's nice to know. Alright, nice nair coming out from Arthur. Into Sarah. Hold on. Hold on. That actually what a reversal. What a reversal. Vodhalla OG doing dare to Arthur before he could get the Sarah out. Somehow taking him out. I have no idea. That shouldn't have even happened in my opinion. But things just happen and you have to deal with it. Point blank recovery coming out from Arthur. Immediately evening up the stock count. But it's going to take much more than that to, take out a high defense Orion. I think he's running defense. I don't pay attention to the stats. I just want the action. Alright, Arthur getting some damage in with the downlight Sarah. Both players having the same mind, each doing there at the same time. But we do have our Hollow OG just spamming there over and over again. Just to get downlight Sarah once again. Seems to have responses every time though as he catches the recovery onto Arthur, keeping the damage even, actually giving himself a slight lead. What in the world? 3 recoveries. I mean, respectively, each one of them were timed in a certain way to hit, but so you gotta give props to that. Bro, OG definitely has a pretty sizable lead over Arthur. Got defense on his side. Arthur's running a low defense legend, but he does have attack on his side. But Vodhalla OG with his weapons probably has a slight edge. I think Blasters beats Lance in my opinion. Downlight recovery, by the way, takes Vodhalla OG out. You know, my takes on weapon matchups, I shouldn't be saying anything. That's for, well, Flamey to do when Flamey comes around sometimes. That side, we do have Arthur right now on the Blasters, trying to get some hits in. Getting back-to-back nairs 24/7. He doesn't get the Sarah off of that, but he gets the second Sarah, managing to punish Vodhalla OG. Vodhalla OG kind of low-key stressed right now as Arthur gets a point-blank Sarah, and he takes game number 2. I mean, saying that was extremely difficult would be a lie, if I'm being honest with you. But they're already getting to their game 2, so I mean their game 3, so I guess it just doesn't matter. And we get into our game 3. I'm surprised we already went to game 3 this time around, when usually we have the 3-0s and top 8 qualifiers, and then we just move on to the next match because of the 3-0 spree. But these two players seem evenly matched so far, so I'm really excited to see who comes out on top when it comes to, you know, this match in particular, because in the bracket you can see that Seabass and Arthur went toe-to-toe, but Arthur managed to take it 3-2 over Seabass. But now we have Arthur going up against Vodhalla OG, where things seemingly kind of even between these two. Double recovery does get stumped out by a weapon throw, and Vodhalla OG gets a grounded Sair just to be smacked by a Sair coming out from Arthur as well. Man, something that he didn't appreciate and returned the favor. Oh, nice Sair coming out from Arthur, making sure Vodhalla OG can't do anything slick to take him out. Dare Sair doesn't hit for Vodhalla OG, but he gets the next one. How many Sairs are going to be thrown out until someone realizes that someone has to get hit? Almost reminds me of a Lance fight, but these aren't Lance players. Alright, nice Sair coming out from Arthur though. Vodhalla OG's in the air right now, floating around. Arthur looking for the kill confirm here. Gets the Sair. It's not going to be enough just yet. Going for this Sair at point blank range to take Vodhalla OG out, but it does not hit. He does get the second one. Vodhalla OG getting sent to the side, and he gets a third. I swear, Spear Sair is just weird. I feel like it's a free move. Alright. Check the pick my set. Okay. Checking there. Okay, check in. Mowgli. Alright, Mowgli giving me plant won't put in either. Alright, I'm getting information. Chill, this guy was trying to say I won. Man, this is why it's nice to have mods, but I have to get back to the cast. I can't really pay attention to all that stuff just yet, but I am paying attention to the match again. As we see Arthur and Vodhalla OG just dashing back and forth. Vodhalla OG getting caught by the recovery. Not going to get hit by the second one, though. He does get the inlight onto Arthur. Recovery. I mean, Nair. Double Nair recovery. Man jumped up to him, did Nair. Wait, doesn't Nair not hit stack? I'm quite sure that was a... just whatever, I don't care. Alright, Vodhalla OG trying to get some good damage off first. Arthur thinking that Vodhalla OG is going to fall for the point blank recovery again, but he does it. Manages to, well, I can't really say adapt. It was probably lucky placement in my opinion. I just have a bias against other Orion players. I'm sorry. Well, not really. Ugh. Stock count's even. Damage definitely isn't. Arthur needs to start getting some hits in, or start getting some shots in. He is running blasters after all. Trying to get the read, but Vodhalla punishes with a Sayer. Goes for the point blank there right afterwards. Trying to throw Arthur down to give him more of a proper position to do a ground pound or something. But Arthur doing his best to fight back on these blasters, trying to inflict some damage. Vodhalla with the Sayer, punishing Arthur's blaster Sayer. Things looking pretty grim for Arthur right now, as all he can do is just float around and not, well, hopefully not get punched. But every time he's whiffed, so far, damage has been inflicted except for those few instances. Vodhalla with the dare, things are getting pretty bad. And one Sayer not going to be enough just yet. And the point blank dare doesn't hit. Arthur being given a second win here. But all it takes is one recovery, one Sayer, just one anything that can start a true combo. Oh my gosh. What like he almost got caught by the down stick. I heard it charge and everything. We have Vodhalla just waiting for Arthur to get a bit too close, a bit too high to take the stock. He's waiting for Arthur to do something. Impulse, and he does the Sayer. Vodhalla with the weapon throw. Going for the... Hold on, actually, hold on! No way Arthur clutches this. Does he clutch? Is Arthur really going to clutch this out? Or he does not. It gets canceled out. The clutch is denied. Arthur came close. The damage was built. Oh my gosh. The damage was built. I can't even lie about that. Vodhalla was definitely in panic mode for a moment. There's no way. There's no way Vodhalla was not in panic. Because me personally, I would panic like crazy. But that's just me. Vodhalla does take game number 3 as we move on to game 4. We might actually see a game 5 first set, which is things that I enjoy seeing. That not everyone else enjoys seeing. How did Arthur go from Lymph to Ada? I have no clue. Okay. So hold on. Your caster gonna have to be on a hiatus right quick as he has to attend to some stuff. I need a mod. Why? Okay, I'm looking for spray here. Oh, of course, this you can get a free. Of course, it's trap star, but yeah, I don't have time for this trap star. I'm sorry. Even boss man going at it. I already DQ'd him, bro. I'm not gonna deal with that. Yes, you saw the mod side of me. I do have to mod on my own and stuff. It's just how things happen. But I can get back to the match and casting. Okay, so stock's pretty even right now. Pretty decent stuff so far. At least we have Arthur on the blaster still. Not getting the damage that he needs on the Vodhalla. Vodhalla gets the dare. Well, kind of like a soft tap. Not going to do anything that much. Does catch the Sayer to punish Arthur. Arthur's starting to miss a lot of shots. It's like he's just throwing out attacks. Like it's gonna. Okay, there we go. Getting a combo in. Alright, nice Sayer coming out from Vodhalla. Arthur does not get the touch. Vodhalla just one stock away from taking this 3-1 over Arthur. Arthur lightly not going to let that go down. He almost got the clutch last game. He might be able to get the clutch this game as well. But Vodhalla is definitely looking to take it here. Not trying to waste any more time. Arthur going up for the recovery, but Vodhalla instead dodges down. Opting to get back on the ground to see if he can start anything up. Which he did. Gets like what, one good hit in. Trying to get a rebound to Arthur. Downlight recovery. That stock counts are even. Now it all comes down to, well, who takes this? It's a spear fight to the finish. We have Arthur versus Vodhalla. Spear versus spear. Let's just see who's the better spear player here, because so far Arthur definitely got it. Even up the damage real quick. Meanwhile, we have Vodhalla gain the recovery while leaving Arthur disarmed as he switches to the lance. You can say lance one trick. I will understand it. He gets yet another sound to Arthur. I know Arthur might be low-key mad right now, unable to punish that. He does get double down like Sayer, getting that damage in. Vodhalla trying to get the recovery, but it doesn't hit. Arthur almost getting the read, but he does the wrong thing. Gets downlight there once again. I honestly think that downlight recovery might have been what KO'd if he had done downlight recovery. And Arthur goes for the